What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Allegedly. I am your host, Gina G. From the heart of the Borinquen and in Central Texas, here I am reporting. Before I go any further, I want to let you know that I am not a professional. All the opinions disclosed in this video are only mine. All information that I share with you, I have attained from very public sources like CNN, Fox News, TikTok, and Facebook, amongst others. This story really resonated with a lot of us. True crime sells. It captivates us, right? It scares us. It becomes our binge, our obsession, our midnight scroll. But when the story becomes a product, who loses in the process? Today, we look at the case that riveted the nation and expose how media glorifies tragedy. The Idaho 4. On November 13th, 4 University of Idaho students, Kaylee Goncalves, Madison Mogan, Zaina Canoro, and Ethan Chapin, were found stabbed to death in their off-campus home in Moscow, Idaho. The crime shocked the nation. DNA on a knife sheath matched a man named Brian Kohberger. Cell phone and surveillance data placed him near the home multiple times before the murders, and in July 2025, Kohberger pleaded guilty to 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of burglary to avoid the death penalty. He was sentenced to 4 consecutive life sentences without parole. Now, 4 life sentences? Can somebody explain that to me? They can barely complete 1? 4 more? Now, don't get me wrong. I feel that he deserved the death penalty. Yes, as a true crime, but as a mother, and I have a daughter of the ages of the 4 victims, he deserved it. However, as soon as the story broke, the media descended. Podcasts, documentaries, Reddit threads, YouTube channels. Everyone wanted a piece of the story. The victims became hashtags. That's right, hashtags. The suspect became a character. Books like The Idaho 4, written by James Patterson and Vicky Ward, framed the narrative. Turning grief into pages, documentaries speculated about a motive and psychology, but no clear motive was ever confirmed. Till this day, we have no idea why Brian did this. Sometimes I wonder if he even knows. When a case becomes entertainment, truth gets blurry. The victims' lives become secondary to theories. Families are forced to relive their pain through camera lenses, media pressure, influencers, investigations. Social media becomes a courtroom, and the speculation becomes accepted fact. In the Idaho case, even after sentencing, one question remains unanswered. Why did it happen? He didn't even know them. Brian Kohberger now serves life in prison without parole. A gag order was lifted, releasing hundreds of pages of evidence and testimony, and we learned that some victims fought back. Others were attacked while sleeping, and the night was as chaotic as it was brutal. Families gave emotional statements, but even in justice, there was no closure, only survival. You know, the media has power. It can amplify or distort. When we glorify a tragedy, we risk turning real people into characters and suffering into a spectacle. The Idaho 4 case became a cultural fixation, a mix of empathy, obsession, and voyeurism. It's a mirror reflecting our collective hunger for mystery, often at the cost of the compassion. Currently, right now, Lifetime is filming filming the story of the Idaho 4. And as we already know, people have come down on the actors because they have been putting little videos that they have filming while they're on set on TikTok. And to be quite honest with you, that's a little bit disrespectful. I honestly feel that while filming, regardless what type of story it is, shut your mouth. All right, let it come out. Do we need to share a reliving moment on social media? Do we? I don't think we do. Media can shine a light where justice hides, but it can also blind us to humanity. Every time a case becomes entertainment, we have to ask, are we helping? Or are we consuming? It's the key question right there. Next episode on Allegedly, we'll explore another story where the truth and coverage collided in a very dangerous ways. From the heart of the Borinquen and in Central Texas, I'm Gina G, and this was Allegedly. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everybody who's come back to follow me. Taking that time off camera really was very helpful for me. It was something that was very well needed. I am so grateful for you, and thank you so much for supporting my content. But participate. Hey, if you have a story that you want me to show or to talk about or deep dive even, or any of the cases that I have in fact discussed already in the first 4 episodes, please be sure to inbox me that information. I'll be more than happy to talk about, and I will certainly tag you. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a great day. And I hope you all have the day you deserve. Especially you, Kohlberger. Douchebag.